Hey guys, welcome to Blue Dragon Distro Podcast with Kane and Lenny, where we discuss games, technology, and basically anything we want.
All right, Lenny. So we're going to talk about that trailer.
Yeah, I rewatched it because I thought it was really, really a cool trailer.
Well, first, what trailer are we talking about?
I think it was, God, I'm going to butcher the name because I'm horrible at names. No, I think it's Reverend.
Ravendreth? No, it's
don't know. I'm going to call them the vampire people.
Ravendreth. Okay, well.
I'm going to call them the vampire people, and that's how it is.
Vampire, they don't suck blood.
What is that source? It looks like
it's
blood.
anima.
Whatever.
It's called anima. It looks like blood because it has a red coloration.
They got long fingernails and they're dark and evil. So
and they burn in the sun?
Yes. So therefore they are vampires. And I love vampires. So
all right, so yeah, pretty much it looks like Blizzard, World of Warcraft, took a book out of what, Twilight?
No.
Okay, fine.
The child part of me does still like Twilight. So I'm not gonna hate on that.
Okay, fine. Maybe that's too extreme. What was that YouTube video I saw a long time ago? Like, Are We Beautiful? I think that's what it's called. You remember that one? I think they took off.
Yeah, the guy that was a vampire on the train, and
yeah, that was awesome.
That was cool.
But
sidetrack.
Sidetrack. Anyway,
well, we said we was going to explain anything we wanted, so there you go.
Yep. So Ravendreth.
I think.
I bet you. No, it's not Raven because B&A. You're right. Ravendreth.
Like Reverend.
Reverend. Yeah. So the interesting thing to me is, it looks like this zone that was supposed to be like you said.
Oh, I can't wait to play this.
God. Here we go. Anyway, it's supposed to be more like a evil kind of vampire. Nah, hell. I mean, they have class. As you said.
Yeah, but you saw the poor people, how they was just like.
I agree with you, but
it makes me sad because of what's going on. It's like, great. No, I don't need another reminder.
But it reminds me of the Nightborn, though. You know, how everything was going where you have some Nightborn that was getting sick because they couldn't get access to,
And I gave them some mana. And the little horse being greedy, and I'm like, look, I already gave you. You don't need any more.
But they have that issue probably going for them. We'll see that develops into something as we play the zone. But at the same time, they also I get that feeling of blood elves from them because they have that classiness to them. Even though you would probably call it as something else.
Hey,
what?
Sorry about my blood elf.
I'm not saying much.
I'm about to say, like, wait, what? I love the Blood Elves.
Yeah, I play Blood Elf and I get caught a few things when I play them.
In love with the game, not the Night Elves. It was the Blood Elves.
Actually, honestly, I think the Night Elves look better in the next expansion than the Blood Elves. No, it's okay. Don't hate. You guys have that weird 2-eye thing going with the green eye and the yellow eye.
Because we're awesome.
Okay, anyway, we'll just move on.
The Night Elves are pansies, so there you go.
So from where leave me off before. By the way, there won't be no commercial breaks in this one. This is a one-shot deal. So no sponsors. So, we were saying, this has the whole thing of like a vampire kind of vibe, a little bit of like Lenny is saying hellish. I'm saying a little classy.
Guess who's down? Oh, you guys, if you probably watched it, but then you probably have. Hellscream is down there, which made me happy and then made me worried because it's like, great, I gotta look at him again.
Wait, okay, look. We're going to have a whole debate about this for an hour. We're not going to make this into an hour, don't worry.
I hated Hellscream.
You hated Hellscream.
I hated him when he was announced as the war chief. I was so upset. I was like, why? Why?
I mean, look at the Wrathgate, I don't Wrath-Lich-King, not Wrathgate.
He messed up Pandaland, man. It's like, if you wanted to continue the story, great. You figure it out. All of it's destroyed by the Shah. And it's like, great. I wanted to go back. And then at the same time, if you go back, you kind of feel guilty for going back because it's not the reality. It's like an alternate reality, which messes with your head.
But I look at it as two perspectives, though.
And he disrespected my Dark Lady.
Of course. Anyway, but I look at two different perspectives, though. He was trying to do something to also at the same time save the orcs, save the Horde.
No, orcs. It wasn't about the Horde. It was about orcs. He was a selfish son of a gun. So
yeah, but he did have others in his ranks.
He did. No. He favored the orcs.
He didn't have trolls still working with him
because he didn't see them as equal. Though he saw them beneath his feet. He always said that. You didn't read I always read what the NPCs and what other people say. And it is so interesting. You get a whole spectrum of the city and what's going on. And then playing as a goblin, it was just until I deleted her because I got bored with them because I don't like the goblins leader or whatever that guy is called.
Gillyrag or something like that. I don't know.
No, he had the top hat.
No, I know, but I think his last name is something like that. But I get you.
But Prince, whatever. I don't care to know his name because I don't like him.
I'm the same way.
And I want to punch him in the face every time my character has to deal with
I don't go that far.
I did. He's on the ship when we go to Zandalar.
No,
and I just literally like kick him and like try to do stuff on him, even though it's not an effect. It makes me feel better as a character, and then I walk away from him.
No, but his idea.
Same thing with Thanos. Characters I don't like I'll seriously like my character.
Okay. Going off topic. Though.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, back to Garage. Fine. You don't like Garage. I'm a little bit like there are reasons why he did what he did. Even
they're an actor. See, actors do that. They always the person they can't. If they see them as doing something wrong and horrible people, they cannot play them. So no.
So I'm doing that as an actor.
And yeah, he's a horrible person, and I'm upset that we have to see him again because I was like, yeah, you're gonna see him again, yay! And then I looked at the trailer, and I'm like, really?
I kind of figured we would if we went down there. Well, not down there, Charlotte. It's just a different plane. Sorry, but anyway. I figured we were going to end up bumping into him, at least. I thought we were bumping into him tomorrow, but I guess...
You do like the voice actor that is playing the lead guy that you hear talking. And I do like the fact that it just goes into like very classical type, which is making me excited for the soundtrack.
Well, that's why I said Blood Elves. I feel like they have something like that for some reason.
I don't think they're Blood Elves.
No, they're
not. But you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, no, they're not Blood Elves. I'm just saying how the theme is. So there's that. And also the other thing is, I think there is going to be a setup where there will be a raid for Garage. Or Garage will be in there. I'm not saying he is.
If it is, I hope.
I don't think so.
In final time, because I'm tired.
No, I don't think so. I'm hoping the way his character arc will continue on, if they're going to continue,
sorry to cut you off. Go ahead. No.
Is that actually he repents. He actually, I won't say apologizes, but tries to make up for what he did. Yeah, error of his ways. No. That's what this is meant for.
I know. That's what they said.
This is like the last hope for them, or they end up in the mall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then that makes me wonder about one zombie. Because he collects souls. But then it's like, okay, if he collects souls, then where do they step in? Maybe they'll explain that. Because now I'm a bit confused because I thought he was the afterlife. And now it's like, wait, these guys really are? And what's going on with over here?
No, well, there might be two perspectives on the soul. Like you saw when Arthas, plunged his sword into Uther. His soul fractured into two. Yeah. So one part of him went to the Shadowlands. It looks like one actually went to the sword and kept on existing, because I think we did see him in other places also in Icecrown. So it's maybe something like that. But still, your spirit ends up in Shadowlands and you become what they call aspirant of some kind. And that's probably what happened to some of these people. So Wasabi takes that part of the soul that could still reside on Azeroth, but still the aspirant side of you will end up in Shadowlands and I guess get judged or whatever. Well, aspirant might be the wrong term because that might be used in Bastion, but that was the only thing I remember.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
Out of the 4 mini cinematics that we've seen of Shadowlands, this one I liked, and the one
you only liked the Garage being tortured. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Thrall's mother, figure out what's going on with her, kinda.
Oh, that's
the Bastion, which I probably out of those 3 areas will probably make tunes dedicated to those areas. Probably because I like it. I just didn't like what is it? Arduel, whatever. I didn't like that because, like I said, it reminded me of the
Arden World. Okay.
Yeah, it reminded me of the Night Elf area, and I didn't like the Night Elf area.
Yeah, but the thing I felt sad about that one is we lost, what's his name? Uxo?
The bear.
The bear, yeah.
The bear.
Yeah, because I found out he's technically a guardian. So, and even though you don't like him, you're like, I don't like him. Think about your druid. Goes in bear form. after him.
You know how hard it is to struggle with a druid getting it leveled?
It wasn't a struggle for me.
That is, I know, because you're like a jack of all trades with all the characters. The druid and the rogue have been two of the classes that get on my nerves, and it's like pulling teeth trying to level them up. That's why I use when Blizzard gives you that, free. I usually use that on my druid or my rogue because I know I'm not going to really level them. And they suck. And then sometimes when I'm going into like PvP mode, everybody knows I suck. They can just feel the suckiness and they all attack me. And I remember one person asked me, "Put you in owl?" And I'm like, because I don't like owl form.
Yeah, you go in owl form and you're good. The only thing I never liked was, I know they do it because in case you're going PvP, but I remember that one time I hit somebody in PvP. I was in owl form and I fell to my death. I was like, damn, that was a bad one. Can I give a thing? Oh yeah, because it turn back into owl form and leave.
Gotcha. No, well, I've been attempting to play back to classic. So off topic, but because my brain was like, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that, and I've been playing other games for a bit. But yeah, I've been playing classic for a bit, and I've noticed a lot of players are on classic too.
Yeah, I think they're also doing things in classic, right?
Yeah, they supposedly had like one of the old raids open.
Yeah, I mean, they did open.
And then they're kind of wondering, are they going to do Burning Crusade? Are they just going to... I think they should just leave it at classic so far. Because then they gotta sit there and constantly go back and update it at the expansions. And I'm just like, ooh.
I think they could do Burning Crusade and maybe stop at Burning Crusade. Because I think in Burning Crusade, nothing will in the other one and the vanilla change much. You get the level, yeah. Like, I think you go to 70 at that point or something like that. Right? I think it was 70 was the next one.
I think
in Burning Crusade. But then that's it. You just leave as that. You put in the blood holes and that and you're good.
That'll be way. So yeah. I remember that very vividly because like certain scenarios that happened and me being such a noob, everything scared the living crap out of me. So I was just like, what is this game? And, I didn't really get into it because I was like terrified of the things, especially the spiders. It was like, come on, why you gotta give me spiders? Yeah. I remember when I first played, I entered because one of the night elves quests was you had to like kill spiders, and I was like, yeah.
But once again, we're going off topic. The main conversation about this was about the animation, and we technically talked a little bit about too. So
yeah, because well, I don't even know. The brain is.
It's okay. She's not feeling well today.
I'm not. See what I do?
Okay.
I could have been like, whatever, man.
So guys, but that's it. Just keeping this one short. Like I said, no sponsor on this one. So double good. So guys, we're on your popular platforms for podcasts. So that would be on Google Podcasts. Now we're on Apple, Spotify, and anywhere else. We're published on multiple platforms now. Also, we're on YouTube. So you could just look up Blue Dragon Distro. Yeah,
and if you look on YouTube, you actually see what we actually look like.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So there's that. And then also I stream on Twitch. That'd be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8:30 to like 11. And then Sundays from 1 to 5.
And the store that we have on eBay.
Yep. Doc 2087.
There will be more stuff coming up in the near future. So.
Yeah. We're still working on cups, different designs and whatnot.
Brainstorming.
So guys, have a good one, or actually have a good morning since we're publishing this in the morning tomorrow. And, we'll see you next week.
Stay safe and stay sane.
Take care, guys.
Bye.